Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy, this is See Mindy Mom, and I'm gonna already try to adjust you just a little bit. And I'm going to try to give you a weigh-in and a recap on how I did with my weight loss efforts in the month of September, so stay tuned. Okay you guys, I'm sweaty and gross. I just came from the gym. I was gonna do this in the gym parking lot, and before I left the house, I fixed myself this big glass of water, filled it up with water and ice, and I was gonna leave it in the car so that when I came out, it would have melted a little bit and it would be like cold and refreshing. And so then I got into my car after my workout and no cup. I forgot to bring it with me. So I just had to come to Sonic and get a Diet Cherry Limeade instead. No worries, I'll be sure to drink that water, plus whenever I get home. I'm sure you guys probably think I'm at Sonic all the time because it seems like I'm always here on my videos, but I think I've been to Sonic 3 times in the month of September, and it's the end of September. And I think before that I had only been 3 times like the whole summer. It seems like I'm here a lot, and it seems like I'm always drinking Sonic, but what I do is I take these cups and I refill them with water or something else, like several times over the course of several days. Yes, I do have a reusable cup. I have a Bubba tumbler, 24-ounce tumbler, but I only put water in that, or I try to only put water in that because I don't like it getting kind of all yucky when I put other stuff in it. So anyway, here I am at Sonic. I have a Diet Cherry Limeade. It is 20 calories. Yum. And like I said, I just came from a workout at the gym, so I've been trying to get this filmed all weekend. I'm just having an opportunity to do it, so I'm sorry I kind of look like I just came from the gym. It's Sunday, and I did not come from a workout class. The whole reason I joined a gym is so that I could go to the classes. But I actually got on the machines today. I did 15 minutes on the stair climber and 20 minutes on the elliptical machine. I'm not a huge fan of the cardio machines. I prefer, if I'm gonna do cardio, just to go for a walk or to go for a jog because I like to be outside. But y'all, it is 89 degrees right now on September 29th. It is 89 degrees. I mean, it's practically October. It is 89, and the heat index makes it feel like it's 95 or higher because the humidity is so high. And I don't think Oklahoma is alone in this. I think Texas and some parts of the South have had a similar start to their fall where we just haven't made it to fall yet. This is uncommon. We just haven't had that blast of like crispness. You know, in the fall, you walk out one morning or one day and it's like crisp and cool and there's no humidity and it's just like this kind of fall feel. I don't know how to explain it, but all of the moisture from the air is gone. So it feels real crisp. I keep using that word, but you guys get my idea. So anyway, I'm rambling. All that is to say that I went to the gym to hop onto the cardio machines because I really felt like doing something, but I went for a jog yesterday, and I don't like to do that 2 days in a row because I'm just not in that great shape. I feel like the machines kind of give me, or at least in the past, they used to give me just kind of a false sense of actually doing something. I think that the caloric estimates are off. And for years and years, I would go and only do the cardio machines, and it didn't really help me with my weight loss, which is why I started to kind of think about exercise differently and try to work in some strength and just, you know, do things that I enjoy, like walking or jogging. But I just really felt like getting it done today. So I did, like I said, 15 minutes on the stair climber and 20 minutes on the elliptical, and I was sweating. I turned the resistance up, so yeah, I got it. I'm really not in great shape, but I'm glad that I went and did it. So here I am, it's September 29th. I'm 4 minutes into this video and I haven't told you what's going on with my weight, so I'm sorry. If you've been following me or following this little effort that I've been doing, I am trying to lose kind of what I call vanity weight. I'm in my recommended weight range. I'm 5'5", I'm about 150 pounds. So I'm at the top of that range. I'm 37 years old. You know, but it's hard to lose weight once you kind of get to that just in or even just outside of that recommended weight range, because for years I maintained at like 160 to 165 and it was not easy to lose weight. But I'm doing it kind of differently this time. I'm not taking a drastic approach. I'm not doing fad diets. I'm not eliminating things. I'm not going on a very low calorie diet. I did Weight Watchers for a long time. Still really like that program. A lot of things about it. There's a lot of things that are really great about it. It just became a little too restrictive for me. And I have found it easier to stick to just a counting calories diet. I use MyFitnessPal. I went through a time where I allowed my metabolism to rebound, and then I started to play around with my caloric intake once my metabolism had kind of come back up to speed where it's supposed to be for a person my size and age and weight. And I found that if I, over the past several months, if I eat 1,700 calories a day consistently, I can chip away a little bit at a time at the extra weight that I'm carrying around. And it's a much easier deficit for me to maintain because It's a lot more calories than I used to think I had to eat to lose weight. I mean, I used to think that arbitrary 1,200 calories a day, the lowest I could possibly go, and the weight would come off really quickly. And I just found out that that made my metabolism and my body go haywire, and I would hit a plateau, and I would slow my metabolism down, and then anytime I did eat, I would gain on this way back. So I talked a lot about that in a video a couple weeks ago. I'll link it up here like I usually do if you want to know kind of how I played around with my calories and tried to heal my metabolism, and why I eat the calories I do for weight loss. I also try to bounce up to maintenance for me, which is 2,000 calories every 10 days to 14 days or so. Now, that's not exactly how September has gone for me. Of course, in the beginning of September, we have Labor Day, and my husband and I got to do some fun stuff over Labor Day weekend and hang out with friends and family. Then he and I went on a 4-day trip, just the two of us. We had family come into town. We had friends come into town. We were entertaining just last week. Some good things have been happening at work. You guys might remember over the summer, there was a lot of stress going on for both my husband and I, and a lot of that has subsided now, and there's still some stress, but it's good stress. Like the program that I'm directing is growing, but we're experiencing some issues, and I'm kind of trying to troubleshoot every week stuff going on with children's music because we basically doubled in size. Anyhow, story for another vlog, but all that's to say, September has been a good month, but it's been a busy month, and it's not been a great one where weight loss is concerned, and that's nobody's fault but mine. I mean, you can lose weight when you go on vacation. You can lose weight even if you have, you know, date nights and friends coming over and family hanging out. It's just not something that was a high enough priority for me to change, you know, the way that we were eating while we were out, or the things that we were doing with our friends, or say no to this or no to that. It just wasn't a high enough priority for me in the month of September. August was a good month, and I think I just felt like the first half of September I was going to try to maintain, and then I would try to see if I could kind of kick it in the butt the last part of September and see if I could whittle a little bit of weight off, and I did. But just a little bit. My goal was to get into the 140s at just a new decade. And I started out at the end of last month. So at the end of August, I ended the month at 150.2. So I was so close. And I was like, okay, even though we're gonna be gone and have trips and have family and company and fun times and stuff going on, surely I can lose a pound or two and land in the 140s. So went on my trip, gained a little bit of weight, was able to lose that. At the end of the last time I weighed in, which was about a week ago, last time I talked with you guys, I was at 150 on the dot. And I was like, okay, I've gotten the vacation weight back off. Surely, you know, I've got like 10 days left in September, and maybe I can get it done. So I weighed in, and granted, it was a few days ago. I could have weighed in this morning or yesterday, but I wanted to hang out with my husband yesterday and, you know, drink beer and eat nachos and watch football, and I knew that would not equate to a great weigh-in this morning. So weighed in before the weekend, and I weighed in right at 149.8. 149.8. So basically, did I reach my goal? Yes, but by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I am the highest I could possibly be and still reach that goal, which means that my total weight loss for the month of September was only 0.4 pounds. So essentially I maintained, and that's okay given where my mindset was. And do I wish that I could have done better? Sure. I mean, I think we always kind of look back and say, well, I could have done this, or I could have done that, or I could have done better, but I didn't, and it's no use trying to relive that and beat myself up over it. I can't go back in time and change it. All I can do is look forward. So I have big plans for October, and actually one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to start October the way I started August, and that is with a 10-day challenge. If you were with me a couple of months ago, you remember me doing this when I was saying I wasn't tracking consistently, and that I really think this plan will work if I actually commit to it 100%, and that a month seems like kind of daunting to me to commit to, or even 2 weeks, just because I feel like stuff comes up and I don't necessarily want to be married to this plan. You know, just in case. But 10 days, I can do just about anything for 10 days. So I committed to tracking my calories and staying at that 1,700 calorie caloric goal for 10 days. And it reaped great results. And I really felt like it set me up for a great August. So I'm going to start out October that way. I'm going to commit to the first 10 days of October. I'm going to track. I'm going to stay at 1,700 calories a day for 10 days. And then I'm going to see where I am at the end. And I'm adding one more goal to this. Again, I'm not about drastic changes. I'm not about taking on all of these challenges that are going to make it difficult for me to stick to. I'm not about that. But since the first time I did pretty well sticking with that one caveat, 1,700 calories a day, tracking it, I guess two goals, tracking what I ate, 1,700 calories a day. This time I'm adding a little bit more to it. I am going to also, in that 10 days, get 2 classes at the gym. So I like to do the body pump or the HIIT workouts, the boot camp classes. So I'm going to do 2 in that 10 days. And I'm also going to do at least 2 mile jogs. I'm trying to get back into jogging because I'd love to do my run streak that I did last year from Thanksgiving to Christmas, where I committed to jog at least 1 mile every day. I'd like to do that. So I'm kind of trying to get back into that, and the weather's about to turn, fingers crossed, the weather's about to turn really, really nice. And it'll be good running weather. So anyway, in that 10 days, tracking what I eat consistently and accurately, as accurately as I can, staying within my 1,700 calories, 2 gym workouts, not 2 gym workouts a day, 2 total in 10 days, 2 classes, and 2 jogs, okay, 2 at least 2 mile jogs. So that would be 4 workouts in that 10 days, which is not even one every other day. It still gives me plenty of time. I'm still kind of easing back into the workout thing. You guys remember I had surgery back in June, so it's only been a little over a month that I've been cleared for regular exercise, and I've just been trying to get back into it. So I am going to go ahead and throw that in there this time, and I'm inviting you to join me. What is something that you want to try to do for 10 days? Maybe it's committing to drinking a certain amount of water. You know, now don't drink too much water, but maybe it's that you're not very good about water, so you're going to commit to drinking, 4 glasses of water a day or something like that. Maybe it's the tracking thing. Don't make it like a weight goal, like I want to lose X amount of weight in 10 days. Make it a habit goal, like getting up and going for your walk, hitting a certain amount of steps. Maybe it is you have a desk job and you're going to make it a point to get up from your desk 5 times in the workday and do a lap around your office or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing out some ideas there. A habit goal. What is a habit that would be helpful to you? A healthy habit that you would want to commit to for 10 days? You are welcome to join me. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, and you can leave me a comment below and let me know if there is a way that you're going to join me. Again, don't make it something that is really, really outrageous. You know what I mean? Don't make it something that's super hard or that's super challenging. Make it something that's just challenging enough to have to think about it, but not so challenging that it's unattainable. Like don't and don't do 10. Just like pick 1 or 2 things that you want to work on. 10 days. Let's do it. Let's kick off our October. We're heading into the holiday season, but we're not going to just, hang up all of our health goals and stuff. We're going to be heading into the holiday season with, with lots of positive vibes and with lots of progress towards our goals. So if you want to join me, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are doing. So that's what I have for you guys today. Again, I know it's not sensational at all. And there's people out there who are losing way more weight than I am. There's people who are losing it faster than I am. I get it, but this is just the way that is working for me, and I'm very happy. I think I said that I'd like to lose 10 pounds by Christmas time, and right now I'm halfway there, and in half the amount of time, because I started back in July, and I think my total weight loss is 5 pounds, and I'm halfway to Christmas. So really, I mean, even though it was like, oh man, I'm kind of behind now because I didn't make much progress in September, I'm really not. I'm kind of right on track. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to checking in with you guys. I think I'll do what I did last time. I'll kind of split up this 10-day challenge where I do the first 5 days and vlog it and kind of show you what I'm eating and how I'm doing each day and just check in. And then I'll do the second 5 days, and then I'll do a final check-in and let you guys know where I land with that. So that's what I have, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Here comes October. Here's hoping that the weather cooperates. I know my friends in Texas and in the South understand, because I think you guys are having that really super warm September like we're having here, but here comes October. Let's get it done. Bring on the fall. Bye.